Hey everyone, today we have this beautiful 2024 Ford Escape ST Line Escape in all-wheel drive. This one is in carbonized gray, one of my favorite colors. It has all kinds of upgrades. Let's check it out together. So under the hood of the ST Line, you do get the 2-liter turbocharged engine mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission. That 8-speed makes it amazing on fuel, and the 2-liter is quite the upgrade over the standard 1.5-liter engine. It has 250 horsepower and 280 foot-pounds of torque. That is almost 100 foot-pounds of torque more than the 1.5-liter and 70 horsepower more. You have plenty of get up and go. If you need to pass somebody on the highway or anything like that, or just play around, you've got all kinds of power. Then you have these beautiful LED headlights, which are fully set it and forget it, including auto high beams, and you have some LED fog lights to go with those. The front grille looks nice and aggressive, and this vehicle has a forward collision system with pedestrian detection, so if somebody steps out in front of you last minute, you don't have time to put your foot on the brake, it'll do that for you. That saves lives and saves you some money on insurance. This one has also been protected with a XPEL hood protection and front fender and bumper protection, so it's protected from all the rocks. Really nice add-on, and it has the upgraded 19-inch aluminum alloy wheels that look so good, whether they're sitting still or moving. I love the design of those. You see the ST Line badging here on the side here. That looks fantastic as well. Then you have these color matched mirrors. The mirrors are power and heated and have a blind spot system in them, so that lights up when somebody is in your blind spot. To get in or out of this vehicle, you can just put your hand inside the door handle. It'll sense the heat from your hand and unlock. You can press this with your thumb to lock it, or you can use this key fob with unlock, lock, remote start, power liftgate, and alarm. Or you can download the Ford Pass app, which has a free subscription, thank you Ford, and you can unlock, lock, remote start, track your vehicle, and a few other items anywhere in the world, again, with no cost. That's great. You have tinted windows off the back that look really nice on this. And then as we open up the back of this, you're going to see your interior. So this has the beautiful ST Line trim interior, including the red stitching. Love that accent on there. Also, these seats have the material on the inside and then ActiveX on the outside for better wear and protection. It's got all-weather mats inside to protect the floor. Back here you do have your heat vents or air-conditioned vents, and you've got USB-C power points down below for your rear guests. Up top, this has the upgraded huge panoramic sunroof with power shade, letting in all kinds of natural light. As we come to the back, you do have rear park sensors, and that's thanks to the tech package that this has as an upgrade. You see that all-wheel drive badging off to the side there. Backup camera to go with those backup sensors. The word escape tastefully done there, and it has the upgraded trailer tow package, so this is ready to tow if you've got a small trailer or something, or if you just want to put a bike rack or something else down there, you're already ready to go. Sporty dual exhaust looks fantastic, and if we hit this button twice on our fob, our power liftgate comes open. Now that this is open, you can see inside we've got lots of storage capacity here. These rear seats can fold down to give you extra space if you'd like. You have a 12-volt power supply here. Some nice little grocery bag hooks all over as well. And then if we lift this up, this is your spare tire, just a little bit more room to put things. Let's go to the front of the vehicle and check out some of those features. All right, opening this up, you do have your power locks, your power mirrors, and your power windows. Then over here on the dash, we've got our power liftgate button, the set it and forget it headlights and fog light switch, interior dimmer switches to make it brighter or less dim inside. We've got our signal light stock here on the side. Our steering wheel, we can undo this and it'll go in and out and up and down, which is really nice. And then we have these super comfortable 10-way adjustable heated front captain's chairs, again with the really nice ActiveX bolstering. They are super comfy. Let's climb inside. Okay, now that we're inside the vehicle, we are going to hit this push button start, and our digital display comes up and says escape. So nice that they do it like that. This also has the 13.2-inch upgraded display. Again, the front of the Escape lights up really nicely. I love that full light strip off the front. Wish I could have showed you that outside, but it's not bright outside, so I couldn't really display that for you. Now, in here, we do have this digital display that gives us all kinds of information, even telling us whose seatbelt is unbuckled. If we clear that away, we can have a nice simple display just giving us a digital speedometer and a little bit more other information about temperature, distance to empty, the engine temperature, and of course how much fuel we have. When we come to the steering wheel itself, we do have the upgraded adaptive intelligent cruise control, one of my favorite features. You can set this vehicle's speed and it'll change it with the vehicle in front of it using a radar system. So we just press that on, and then you can see there is a gap between you and the vehicle in front of you, and you can widen or shorten that as you'd like to. Then we do have the lane detection system. So this does two different things. If you just use it standardly, it will either alert you or put you back in your lane, or both if you'd like it to. And if you turn on the lane centering, which is Ford's semi-autonomous driving system, this will actually steer the steering wheel for you. So you can see a little steering wheel there. If that goes green, it is using the line markers to actually control the vehicle. It'll steer the steering wheel for you, even going around corners. You do need to put your hands back on the steering wheel every few seconds so it knows you haven't fallen asleep, but it's pretty cool that it completely drives the vehicle for you. Then you do have volume controls for your stereo and voice recognition. We've got menu controls, so that digital display, phone and stereo controls here. I love this sporty steering wheel with the flat bottom that's been done on the ST line, and it's heated, feels like a warm cup of coffee first thing in the morning. The big 13.2 inch display does have navigation. This vehicle with the tech package gives you a connected navigation, connected for putting in your address and going places, traffic, weather updates, and you can make that the whole entire screen, which is really nice. On this, you do have touchscreen controls. We can go to a home screen here where you still see the map, what's playing on the stereo, your phone controls. Then we have some setting features and app controls on this side. This is also Wi-Fi enabled, so you can connect up to 10 devices, and you can actually have a subscription for Wi-Fi for this vehicle if you'd like. We have the outside temperature there as well. And you can go into your settings menu and go through a lot of the adjustable settings. If we go back in here, we can also go to features. When you're in features, we can look at our drive modes, driver assistance, towing, a digital owner's manual, or we can even record feedback for Ford if there's something you'd like to, give them a little feedback on the vehicle, which is pretty cool that they've put that in effect. Back out of here, and we can go into the apps. Now, what are the apps? Well, this vehicle has connection for wireless, Apple CarPlay, or Android Auto. What are those? Well, basically that turns this whole screen into your smartphone. Most of your apps will be displayed on here, again, wirelessly. You can have things like your audiobooks, your Spotify, your podcast, even your maps if you prefer to use the maps from your phone, like Google Maps, Waze Maps, or Apple Maps. All comes right up here, streams directly from your phone. Now down below here, we have control for our heated seats, control for climate control on my side and my passenger side there, our heated steering wheel control, our fan control. There's also an auto mode, which is nice. You can put that to 3 different settings and it'll just get hot or as cold as it needs to. If we press this button here, it'll bring up where our vents are coming in. So if we press this one, then you can see a little animation happening there. Again, great use of the display. The other thing I love with Ford is we can actually enable all 3 at once. Most manufacturers do not allow you to have that. Then we can do max defrost. This is for our heated rear window and heated mirrors, air conditioning, and our passenger's heated seat. This is our 4-way flashers. These are our vent controls for turning the airflow on or off, and you can tilt these as you need to. This says passenger airbag off, and that's because this is weight sensitive. If someone was to sit here, that passenger airbag would come on. Our engine start button. This is for our driver assistance. If we press this, it goes up to traction control, or we can go into additional settings. This is for engine auto off, so the vehicle shuts the engine off when not using all the power. If you don't like that happening, you just press this button to turn it off. This is our max defrost button for a really quick way to get it to be defrosting the windshield. And this is another way to get to our drive modes. I showed you in that other screen, but this is a really quick one. When we press that button, we can either be in normal, eco, sport, or slippery. I do love sport, and I like that it gives us a little animation on this side. So there's our sport, and then if we put to slippery, it shows us some rain. We put it to eco, and it shows us a display of green, and of course the normal kinds, it gives us an urban landscape. We've got our volume control for our stereo for a quick and easy way to turn that up and down. Nice place to put things. USB and USB-C connection, as well as our 12 volt. This is control shifter for our 8-speed transmission, so shifting over is nice and easy. I'm just going to put it in reverse for a moment and show you. We also have that backup camera here, and I love that we can actually zoom in, because this does have a hitch if you wanted to connect your hitch there. Or if you press this button, it gives us a triple back view, just a little wider view for when we're backing up, which is really nice. Then if you go back to park, so you can go park, reverse, neutral, or drive, or you can hit the L button for low speed, and then it'll just let you creep along in a lower gear. This is our park brake, and this is auto hold. What is auto hold? Well, when we turn it on, the vehicle is ready to go now. If I take my foot off the brake when I'm in gear at a stop sign or a set of lights or a train or anything like that, it won't go anywhere. It holds the vehicle for me until I touch the gas. Really nice and handy. Then we've got our cup holders here, front cup holder, back cup holder, and this middle one is just the size of an energy drink. Very popular nowadays, Red Bull or anything like that. So if you like those, you've got a spot for your drink. A little holder here, and then if we open up the center console, just more room to put things. Come up top, you have your mirror here, and then we have map lights. We also have controls for that power sunroof and power shade. And last but not least, a sunglass holder to throw your shades in. All right, that is that 2024 Ford Escape ST Select all-wheel drive. Thank you very much for taking a look at this video with me. Do me a huge favor and click subscribe to this channel. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up, and it'll give me nice feedback for my video with YouTube. Also, if you want to see more videos like this one, go ahead and hit that bell icon, and you'll be notified every time I make a video. Thanks, everyone.